Hey everyone, it's Dr. Rick, and I had the pleasure of being at the Blue Lotus Temple with Bhante Sujatha. And Bhante and I met about a month ago or so.
2 months.
Yeah. And I found him very interesting, spiritually enlightened, charismatic man. But I wanted to put together a very good perspective to maybe give you guys more tools. So in the medical office, it's a very tough sell to give people the inspiration to be mindful. In fact, I have to break it down into concrete terms in order to be a good salesman to say, okay, this is what happens when you don't have mindfulness, even if there's no stress. A lot of people will automatically say, I don't have any stress. But then I look at the sleep habit, a couple other measurements, and it looks totally stressful. I wanted to see if you might have an entry-level way to teach other folks that might be a little bit interested. How long have you been meditating, or at least practicing mindfulness?
Yeah, because thank you so much. So I'm practicing as a monk for almost 40 years now, because I became a monk age 11 to now. I'm in this journey. So that's my spiritual journey now.
How do we teach or introduce this concept to somebody that probably might or might not be interested in diving into this?
Okay, so first I want to tell you, doctor, this whole mindfulness and meditation is a very complicated subject here in this country, especially Western society, with my experience. So what I really see now, materially, people have most of everything here. 60% of the world wealth in the United States. I was reading in a magazine published in Australia. So now people living with this materialistic world, now they don't receive complete, that happiness and contentment in their lives. Now they are looking for what are the other alternatives. After they fed up with that, and now they are getting to meditation practice, mindfulness practice, spirituality. Now here in this country, we have so many mindfulness teachers, meditation practitioners, gurus, yogis, monks, and whole spiritualities here in this country. So lots of people come to mindfulness and meditation. So first I want to explain to your community what is meditation all about. When we think about meditation, when I'm asking people what is meditation, people are always thinking, I'm stressed out, I want to relax. Then I'm always reminding people, I'm asking people, does your goal to relax your body and mind? Go to a spa. It's a very simple thing. You can, go to a spa, you can get that benefit. So that's not the purpose of the meditation. But in the beginning, we teach how to relax their mind and body. So that's a good practice. When people get into the relaxed state of mind, they feel good. But the bad part of it, right after they feel good about it, they don't know to do more. Then they are entertaining that feeling. But the nature of relaxation, anytime you will lose it. Relaxation is temporary. That moment you feel good. Right after you go to your real world again, you are the same distracted, difficult person. So meditation is not relax your body and mind, but if you can relax your body and mind, you can meditate.
Interesting.
Right? So meditation is not relaxing your mind and body. Real meditation is developing your mind, cultivating your mind, mental culture. Relaxation and meditation is interconnected.
Yes.
But we have to understand what are the differences. So now let's go from there. Relaxation and meditation is interconnected, but relaxation is not meditation. But because of the relaxation, it will help you to meditate. When you have a relaxed mind, you feel good. Right after you feel good with something, you want to hold it. But the nature of relaxation, you will lose it. Then you feel disappointed. Then you think, many people think meditation doesn't work. Right? But relaxation is not meditation.
Right.
Without having relaxed mind, you cannot meditate.
Right.
Okay? So next part is go to the mindfulness practice. Now you have a relaxed state of mind, then we can teach how to practice mindfulness.
Right.
So the Buddhist analogy, Buddha said, is like a pond. There is a pond, it's murky and dirty. that means we cannot see the bottom of the pond. So the pond is clear, then we can see and penetrate what is bottom. Same thing, if our mind is distracted, people cannot meditate.
Right.
So what we are doing with teaching with relaxation, let it calm down. Then we teach the good thing.
That is the crux.
Right.
If I break down into concrete terminology and or goal setting, bite-sized activities, it makes it an easier sell. I have found not only the young generation now, but even the millennials are so engaged into distracting activities in trying to sell this idea of slowing down to somebody who is like this.
Right.
It's a very painful idea to distract and let go.
Right. Another difficulty, people cannot meditate and practice mindfulness because they have a wrong idea about the meditation. What is the wrong idea? They think when I come to meditation, I can quiet my mind. I want to have quiet my mind because our minds are distracted, lots of things to do. So then people have that intention, having that goal, I'm going to the temple, I'm going to the retreat to quiet my mind. Then I say, good luck. Why? You never quiet your mind. The nature of the mind, it is active organ, right? Mind is active always. If you want to have a quiet mind, the day you die, you have it. The purpose of the meditation, not to have a quiet mind. The purpose of the meditation is have a calm mind. When you have a calm mind is not quiet.
Calm mind is not quiet.
Calm mind is always thinking, always working, always planning, but it is calm. The quiet mind is totally shut down. People want to totally forgetting everything. No. Now after this, you have to go and do your other things. But if your mind is calm, nothing wrong with that.
Right.
You just go and enjoy your things. Maybe something very difficult, something very challenging. Still you are calm. That's how I do, because I'm very busy man. These days I'm home, but otherwise I'm traveling almost 200 days per year. And so I know my mind is calm. I can handle so many things. Like last night, I didn't have sleep. So still I'm okay, because it is temporary. So that's what we call the calm mind. In this country, doctor, there are so many meditation techniques. People call the meditation techniques. Those meditation techniques are not real meditation techniques. They are relaxation exercises.
For example?
For example, now think about this is the singing bowl, right?
Yes.
And so people, play this. Now sometimes we are doing events here, we call the singing bowl. So we vibrate it. People come with pillows and everything, and they sleep here, and not me, some folks, they are playing this singing bowl. They feel so relaxed. Then they go, I meditated, it's so powerful, so beautiful.
I see.
Right? Then they enjoy that, then they go home. It's like a dream.
Interesting.
It's like a dream. So, they think this is a meditation practice. No, this is just one tool. Right? So, these are the relaxation exercises. So, after you have the relaxed mind, what I teach, that is the meditation. I talk about the reality, I talk about how to face into the problem, and also mindfulness is a big selling here in this country. The word mindfulness. People spending lots of money for the mindfulness.
Yes.
Right? Lots of money, which is totally fine with me. But sometimes I'm concerned people get the right information. Two of my friends went to New York City to practice, get training for the mindfulness training course, and they came back disappointed. I was asking, how was it? Oh, it's okay. But they said, we feel we spent lots of money, we didn't receive much. And they spent $1,500 to get that training. And they said, only good thing they did, they gave us a certificate. So to get that certificate, they spent that much money, they were laughing at me. Then they asked me, how about you do the program? Then we will pay to the temple, then you can issue a certificate. I said, no, I cannot do that, because I'm not issuing a certificate for the mindfulness, right? So, but I can teach you how to get a certificate. After you practice 6 months or 1 year, then you feel yourself how you are doing. Then go to the office max, get the certificate, put your name down and put your signature. It is sad for me. Now people is become very commercialized, and people want to get the certificate. It's good for their resume and race and or something like that, which is totally fine. But how about the practice? So personally, I don't like the word mindfulness. The word I really like introspection. So that means our awareness going inward, not outward. So that means that's why we bow in Eastern cultures. One meaning is going inward. We go inward.
Okay.
So that means our awareness is going inward. So that means what is going inward, taking care of our senses. That is mindfulness. Now think about, we have all the senses. We see things, we react. We hear things, we react. We taste things, we react. So if you don't have all the senses, we don't have problems. So senses are not the problem, our reaction is the problem. If you see somebody you don't like, then you feel upset.
Reaction.
Right? Reaction.
Yes.
Then it's stuck in your head all day. Oh my God, I was so excited to go to the temple, but that annoying person was there. So that means you are not mindful what you see. Now the biggest problem here in this country, food.
Yes.
When people see food, they are not mindful. They are emotional eaters. They keep eating.
Mindless eating.
Right, mindless eating. So mindfulness is paying attention. Paying attention. That's the number one. Paying attention.
May I ask you, the introspection that you mentioned, just the experience we're looking for. Some of my folks are very complicated, and turning the camera this way, very daunting. I feel that when the camera is turned, very vulnerable. I just have to learn to soften the concept so it's not so threatening.
Another big problem here in this country when I'm teaching mindfulness to people, this country is a fast-paced culture. Everything instant. I need happiness quickly. Now I was sad, now I need happiness. I need everything quickly. There is no such way to do it. So people looking for some instant result. But in this journey it is not. I'm always asking people, reminding them, slowly is holy in this spiritual journey. You have to slow down first. So there's a process. It is not a one night, one day thing. It is not, after you meditate today, tomorrow definitely you will feel better. That means you are not enlightened. So after you are doing 1 week, this is not a course and 10-day course and you're done and now I'm mindful, gone and done. No, there is no such thing. This is continuous, every day. Sometimes people are asking how long I have to practice. Then I say forever. You have to practice forever until you die. Maybe after your death also you have to practice, right? You have to continue. So the meditation is an everyday thing. You can do it, but you have to take the baby steps.
Yes.
Being hurry, you cannot. And to do that, the first suggestion I am doing to my friends or people who come to me, you have to have a noble guidance.
Like yourself.
Yes, noble guidance. That means noble friendship. So that means when people come to the temple and sit with me like this, I'm always care about that person. After they come to me, I give some work and I meditate with them. The first thing I do, I put my whole heart to this man or woman. So concerned and listen to that person. Then I give some work, homework to do. Then I don't forget about that person. Then after 2 days, I will send a text message. How you are doing? Did you meditate? If not, I'm keep pushing them to do it. That's my character too. So that means somebody has to guide in the beginning, we are teaching to baby to walk.
Yes.
Right? So then what I experience, doctor, when I'm doing that, people feel the compassion, people feel the loving kindness, people feel somebody caring about myself, somebody love me.
Interesting.
That's very important to people, giving that compassion to them.
That's interesting. I look at it, I'm not sure if I can define what I do. I do the same, but it's arduous to follow up with everyone.
Right.
However, I have my position has, if they know I'm watching them, they will have to be accountable to me,
Right.
like a coach.
Yeah.
If you're not on it, you're going to fail, or we're not going to get to our destination. But your concept is very loving.
Right, very loving approach. But sometimes I'm loving, same time tough love.
Okay.
I'm sometimes mean too. And sometimes intentionally I say the mean things to some of my students. Then they are telling me, oh, it's hurt my feeling, Bhante. I said, that's my intention, to hurt your feeling. That's another way to give them the treatment.
Motivate.
To motivate. Sometimes I'm so gentle, sometimes I'm gentle and little rude same time.
Understood.
Right, so that's why it's working for the different characters. It
Yes.
depends on the person.
Exactly. That's how I find.
Right.
In fact, that's the one problem that most of my patients know is there is not, Western medicine has to be based on protocols for the masses to be efficient. But when you pigeonhole everybody into one diagnosis, it might not fit that person. So I try to not just say, okay, you're diabetic, you're cholesterol, you're ulcerative colitis, and you're anxiety. And if you're that, there's a treatment. But I don't think everybody's so dynamic that they have to have a personalized design.
Right.
I don't want anybody to think that chastise anybody that's not following the rules, but I do believe it's one of the techniques. Some people do require a little bit more pushing.
Pushing, yeah. Because I cannot say there is a one way to do it. I don't know, even I cannot address it now. When person come and sit in front of me, I exactly know what to say. Listen, or when I observe that person, I totally get it, what he or she wants. And so then I put some ideas to the mind, then I know this person come to practice or just complain about his life.
I see.
Right? Accordingly, I adjust. Some people deeply get into the practice right away. Some people not. Some people has to push. It depends on the character and the personality.
And for me, it would probably also be the depth of the suffering or disease. So if you have somebody that's very dedicated, so if I have somebody that's very dedicated, but there are just so many problems.
Right. And also, some situation when some students come here, they're asking, you have anything like a syllabus? Everything is written down. I said, no. Syllabus is, I'm always changing person to person.
Right.
So I can give you a syllabus if you want, but it is not working like that. So first I have to, like a doctor, first you have to be with the patient and look and observe, touch and feel, right?
Yes.
Same thing with my work, I have to feel the person first. I feel, I don't know the right word in English. I feel when person come to me to learn and practice, I feel that person, same time universe giving me all the energy to go through that person, how to help that person with the mindfulness practice. Because I have to tune into myself and all the universal energy and my practice, and it's a big production.